Channighan. First question is favorite weapon in Modern Warfare 2. Um, the Beretta 50 cal. I know that I've been saying that, oh my god, the M21 EBR is like the most beast thing in the world, but I uh, I like to have an open mind and keep things different, keep things fresh. So I'm kind of leaning on the Beretta right now, just because of the power that it has and these semi-automatic capabilities. Number two, favorite game type in Modern Warfare 2. My favorite game type is domination because the games are longer than most, but I think that the game type that really fits my playstyle would actually have to be team deathmatch. Or free for all. I'm probably going to be posting free for all games with me sniping just to see how that works out. Um, Number three, do you play with fans on Xbox Live? Well, it kind of depends on what game type they're playing, because I'm probably not going to be playing stuff like third person, cage match, um, or search and destroy. I just hate having to. I would try to spawn snipe someone, and I would get spawn sniped myself, and I would just have to sit there so long and wait for everybody to do their own thing. It just annoyed the hell out of me. So yeah. Captain America 35. First question: what is your favorite video game of all time? I think I've already. I think I've. Yeah. I think I said that. But actually, now that I think about it, from my last recording, I think Ocarina of Time would have to be put in there, just because it's just how fun it is and how classical it is. But yeah. Number two, what walkthrough were you thinking about doing next? I'm not going to reveal. Well. I have to think. Okay, let me try to get the process in my head. Latest one was Kingdom Hearts, so that means that Legend of Zelda is next. I think. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, Legend of Zelda would be next, and that would be Ocarina of Time. So yeah, after the latest playthrough is done, it'll probably be Ocarina of Time is next. Um, Number three, what do you think about what happened in Haiti? I think it was a terrible thing. I mean, the most poorly funded region in the southern hemisphere or western hemisphere. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, and they just get hit by a terrible earthquake that we have a strong earthquake that we haven't seen in years, and they just weren't prepared for it. They didn't have the safety precautions to prepare for an earthquake of that. Probably hardly any would be able to prepare for something like that. So I just think it's terrible that what happened down there, and hopefully hopefully we can help them out as much as we can. Next up is YunzoN with a capital N at the very end. Number one, what's the best perks for M21 EBR? I'd recommend Scavenger Pro, just because if you're gonna be spraying a lot, and you're not gonna be going around picking up scavenger packs all the time. Then you're probably just gonna want Scavenger Pro to, have the extra bullets. I wouldn't recommend Scavenger Pro on the Beretta, just because I don't know, it doesn't seem like you need it. And next, the Vital perk. It's between Cold-Blooded and Stopping Power, and I really do think that Stopping Power makes up for the lost power that M21 does not have. But Cold-Blooded still works with it pretty decently. I don't know. I'd rather have, I don't know, a better chance of killing the person rather than just being not seen by radar. But I think the opposite goes for the Beretta. I actually think that I would rather snipe with Cold-Blooded just to practice, instead of just being lazy and just going for practically anything except the arms and legs and getting a one-shot kill. And the third perk. I would have to say there's like three perks that it could go between. It could be Sit Rep Pro, Ninja Pro, or Steady Aim Pro. And just because Steady Aim Pro, you're not going to be holding your breath for that long with the M21 unless you're going with headshots. And since Sit Rep Pro is just so difficult to get, I would probably recommend Ninja Pro. And the second question is, should I use Silencer Silencer or FMJ. I kind of like Silencer because it's cool, but I heard people telling me that FMJ is better. But in my opinion, I get a better score with Silencer because I get the best feeling. Okay, let me just say this. Putting a silencer on a sniper rifle is like using a condom during sex. Sure, you're going to be protected from all the diseases and all the things that could possibly kill you, but in the end, you don't really get the feeling, or, you know, like, yeah, you don't have the feeling that you usually get without the condom, and you don't have the power that you have behind it. So that's my analogy for the day. Moving on to Mr. Avalchev. Number 1, do I still play Pokemon? Definitely not as much as I used to. Number 2, do I have a girlfriend? I do not. Number 3, how do you get so many subs? I think I said this before. Post good content and try to bring your personality into your videos. That way the people will look over the content and they will subscribe to you instead of just subscribing because of I don't know, a certain game that you play through. LostSoulsNL. His first question is, do you got more consoles like the Xbox 3? Well, I'll just list the consoles that I have. I have 2 Xbox 360s, one over at my dad's and my mom's. I have PlayStation 2, I have a Nintendo 64. I think I still have the original NES, but that's about it. I mean, I guess I am picky with my games, but I really do not have that many gaming systems. And I also have the DS, and I recently obtained PSP. So I guess if those count as consoles, go ahead. Number 2, do you think that you gonna make more fail videos? Wait a second, what is? I will love it if you do. Well, what do you mean fail movies? Like, I don't. You're gonna have to be more specific because I do not remember what you were talking about. So I'm gonna have to disregard that because I have no idea what he's talking about. Number 3, how do you find all the pictures and all the videos? YouTube, Google. Again, this is odd, but yeah, I use Google for pictures, and for videos, I usually record the videos. If I need to search for a video, it's either from YouTube or from somewhere else. I don't know. Unspecific questions. I'm sorry. Next up is ThePlatinumangel. Number 1, what is your favorite data? He's talking about KH2FM. You fought all of them, so you should have a favorite. My favorite would be Roxas, the Roxas data, just because there are definitely not that many fights in the game where you actually have like keyblade to keyblade, hand-to-hand combat. So that's why I like that, and it's somewhat more of a challenge. It keeps you, makes you a little bit more careful. But once you actually get into the fight and you know how to do it well, then it actually is a really fun fight. Number 2, what are your thoughts on Lingering Sentiment? Hopefully he's talking about Terra. Well, actually, this. No, it could be. No, he would probably say Vanitas Sentiment, but that's a spoiler. I hate myself for doing that now, but I'm gonna just assume that he means Terra, and Terra, once you get it down, is ridiculously easy. I don't even know how I spent like 3 days straight on him losing when I can just turn on the my PS2 right now and probably beat him within 4 attempts. Number 3, when are you going to upload Data Zigbar onto KH Game Show? And that, man, I'm just gonna, I'll tell you right now, I'll get through the datas as quickly as I can, and don't take that the wrong way. It'll probably take maybe a month or so to get the rest of the datas done. But once I do that, I'm probably gonna be on a hiatus from the whole how-to thing because I'm not really into KH right now. I know I'm addicted to Modern Warfare 2 right now, and hopefully there will be some game or something to pull me away from that. Next up is, hold on, was there any other questions that he was asking? Nope. Moving on to Litzer 1. His first question is, what YouTube person do I hate besides Fred? What person do I hate? Like, genuinely hate? I can't think of anybody. Oh, wait, well, there's Maryland and there's Chuckakon. Oh, that was easy. Wow. Well, yeah, Maryland and Chuckakon, those two guys I just genuinely hate. Nintendo Capri Sun, I just like him. He's cool. Nintendo Capri Sun over Chuck Conroy, lol lol lol. Number 2, what is your favorite game? Doesn't matter which system. Already answered. Number 3, pancakes or waffles? Waffles. Pancakes and waffles are pretty much the same thing, but waffles, I just like waffles. Next up is APLUSVIDEOS. Number 1, what is your favorite COD game? You already know my answer to that. Number 2, what game consoles do I own? I already answered that. And number 3, how are you going to make sure everyone only has one comment? I'm pretty sure that nobody would go against my rules. Otherwise, I would probably be able to notice it. But yeah,